Seers. I felt guided to do a reading for you guys for the now moment, whenever you're guided to watch this. I'm going to work with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and see what is up with you guys. What is in store for my seekers, please? And seers. Seers and seekers, but mainly seers. Of course, you can be more than one thing. We're all always also seekers. Let's focus on seers, please. I'm so used to saying seekers, so. You guys are all still my seekers. Well, not mine. You're not my followers. You're with me. You're hanging out with me for the time being, for as long as I'm helping expand your consciousness in any way, shape, or form. The only thing you follow is your dharma. And if there are helpers along the way, like myself in this moment, great. Three of Wands. It's very comforting to know what you want, right? To have a vision, to know the direction, even if you don't necessarily know how you're going to get there, how the path would look like, what would be the results, how it will play out. Having a vision, having a dream, a goal, a purpose, it fulfills you in many, many ways. It's a very strange sensation to not know what you want, to not have an aspiration, because it affects everything. When you know what you want or what you wish for, you at least have, you're able to plan. You're able to decide based on, well, this is in alignment with what I want for myself. This is not so much in alignment, or this won't be supportive of it. So I'm going to choose this. And when you don't have something specific that you aim for, you can't make any decisions or make any plans. So it kind of puts you in this floating, constant present thing where it's like, doesn't matter. If you don't know where you're going, it doesn't matter which route you're taking. And if you're very, very free, then you might be enjoying this, if that was the case. But if you're human, it could be challenging. But the Three of Wands is saying there's something there that you're looking at, that you can see yourself heading towards, and it gives you a sense of relief, a sense of ease to have a compass, right? Something to follow. You're like, what do you mean I don't follow you? I've been following you. Some of you guys have been following me for years. I'm just saying, okay, sure, technically, but I'm just saying that it's your inner compass that is supposed to guide you in my direction or someone else, or in the direction of someone or something else when it comes to, for example, tarot readings or spiritual guidance, I am not the compass to you. No one is. You are the compass to you. Your oversoul, your heart. Anyway, I digress. Three of Wands and the Five of Wands, but the road is bumpy and full of strife and disagreement and things that pull you in different directions. Maybe this is to say, those of you who felt like you've lost a sense of direction or a sense of vision, maybe it's to say it's still there. It's always been there. It just got hijacked and distracted by so many things. You just want to kind of come back to yourself, to your core. Meditate a lot, practice breathing, do the things that you really enjoy doing, and little by little, it will reawaken and become clear again. Temperance and Five of Cups. Hamsa, 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 555. Five of Wands. Temperance is 14, which is 5, and then Five of Cups, 555. It's protection, especially with Temperance here. Even if it feels full of strife and disappointment and lack of clarity and sense of disillusionment, or, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to get there, and just looking at the glass half empty, your cups are still running over. They're still full of faith, of spirit, of talent, of connection to source, of this natural openness to the elements, to nature, to your oversoul. It's there. If you can find the peace and the harmony and the serenity, even when you're sad and disappointed, even when there's disagreement and lack of cooperation, that's how you maintain and hold on to and manage to sustain the vision and not get confused. And that vision, it doesn't have to be something specific and technical. It could be a sense of inner self that allows you to change and move and do different things, although guided by your truth, right? So whether you walk one path your entire life or zigzag different paths and start and change and end and do and then revert and whatever the case may be, if it comes from like your heart feels like, now I'm supposed to do this, now I'm supposed to do this, and then changing and so on and so forth, it still feels belonged and orderly. Even if seemingly it's messy, it feels orderly when these changes and these back and forth and zigzag of a path, um, play out. Also, I'm getting your vision is protected. Don't worry, your vision is protected. The Hermit. If you can see on the inside, you can see on the outside. And if you can see yourself clearly, others can see you clearly. Don't try to force any truth or any understanding on your environment. Just practice continuing understanding yourself and seeing yourself. And anyone and anything in alignment will naturally just kind of see it too. I see that a lot of you are really searching for answers. You're a seeker, right? Oh, we got that covered already. And it's so important to you to, sorry, camera got cut off. It seems that it's so important for you to know that what you're doing comes from a place of sincerity and authenticity and honesty and truth. That devotion to truth and that intent is already enough in and of itself. It's not going to be perfect. You'll make mistakes. Cut yourself some slacks, the fool. Be open to discovery without trying to discover. Let the truth come to you. Don't worry about it. That which wants to remain unseen will not be seen by you, and it doesn't matter what a talented seer you are, how perceptive you are, how well-meaning you are. It doesn't matter. And that's okay, by the way. That's how it ought to be. That's how it ought to be. You're not to expect everything and everyone just kind of roll over and let you see them. No one needs to have that power or wish for that power. Being seen is a choice. Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And being truly seen by others is when you truly see yourself. So let others go through the journey of learning to see themselves for who and what they are for themselves before they allow you to see them. Don't push. Don't demand. Everything changes. Even that which seems most assured, even the atom splits, right? Even the nucleus in the atom splits. So let's say you're trying to look into yourself and you get all confused and it's contradictory and unclear and you judge yourself for not having um, for not being cohesive with who you are. What is cohesive with what it is? Everything. A seed doesn't remain a seed. It grows into a little plant, then grows into a tree, fetus, into a baby, into a grown adult, and back to ash, dust to dust. You want to find the absolute, you know, the absolute essence of you. It's the surest way to fail because you don't have an absolute essence that is consistent. The Buddha said there is no self. I don't think that that's what he actually said, at least from not from my reading. I don't know what's going on, but I think what he said was there is no unchanging self. There is a self that changes, right? There is a soul that expands and endure and grows and broaden and extracts and whatever and splits and then unites and shifts. You can be and you can change because that is the nature of things. We are and we change simultaneously. You're the same baby that you were, yet you're not a baby anymore, that's for sure. Something brand new is happening here for you. So you're being introduced to yourself. Those are the cards that flipped when I was shuffling. We have the Chariot, Four of Swords, and the Star. Okay, so you're being introduced to a sense of self of yours, and it's an ancient one. It's been around. It's just been, changing and traveling and experiencing the world. It's been reincarnating in different bodies and different places and with different approaches, different belief systems, and et cetera, et cetera. And yet the spark remained. And you're trying to hold it. You're trying to get a blueprint of what it is. You'll fail. Inevitably. Because even if it does have that blueprint, you're not meant to hold it. As soon as you hold it, it's gone. Okay? As soon as you try to hold it, it escapes. And this is not the realm of earth. This is not the realm to hold on to what is your soul's blueprint. Your soul's blueprint is here to explore and be varied things. And some things remain and sustain for years, decades, lifetime. Some things do not. You're meant to discover as you go. You're meant to discover by the discovery. What you want to actually do is rest from the mental search. Let your soul explore, but stop trying to analyze what it is that it's exploring. And okay, so let's say now it's changing and you have a different vision or a different approach, a different belief. Instead of trying to analyze it and judge it and figure out if it's right or wrong, stop. Let it. You're not hurting anybody. It's just a discomfort of having to change things in accordance because, as you change, your environment inevitably changes and the decision that you make change, and you gotta adjust your reality to align with that. It could be a lot of work, but it can also be exciting work. And there's a dream here. You have a dream of some sort. I have a dream. Um, you have a dream. Pursue it. Nothing sparks in your heart unless your oversoul kind of implements it and tells you, this is what's next for Dharma. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Oh, you've already built yourself a house of China. Okay. I gotta break some of these pieces. Like an elephant in a China store. This energy is totally an elephant in a China store. It does not maintain what you've already built. It takes aspects of it that are relevant and applicable and positive and benefic. It incorporates them, integrates them, but it moves. And this chariot is moving towards this star. So this could be love for some of you. This could be absolute, passionate love. This is very much these cards. And something very new and surprising becomes very grounded and consistent in your life. This reading is full of contradictory, but it also makes total sense, and it's fine. Check out the description box for services and join the Existential Shift. Support my work and my channel. Stay magic, stay true. I love you. Bye for now.